So Vice President Pence getting his hands dirty today while visiting Texas. He hauled storm debris in Rockport. The Vice President consoling hurricane victims and praying with them and offering this message.
We are here today. We will be here tomorrow, and we will be here every day until this city and this state and this region rebuild bigger and better than ever before. The challenges will be great, but we know that the generosity and the prayers and the faith of the people of Texas and the American people will be greater still.
It's such an important element here. That message of faith brings us to our next guest. Evangelist Beth Moore is an international figure to the Christian community, but right now she is first and foremost a Houstonian who is lending a hand. She, along with her ministry, Living Proof Ministries, and the Texas community are just getting in there to do everything that they can to help people get their lives back together, because that's what they do. Beth Moore joins us now. Hi, Beth. How are you?
Hey, Martha. Thank you so much for having me tonight.
It's great to have you. Tell us a little bit about what the impact has been on you. And I know that you say when you heard that two-word forecast, unprecedented hurricane, you say, even for a Texan, those are hard words to wrap your brain around.
I cannot even begin to tell you the weight of them, because we are not strangers to flooding. We're not even strangers to hurricanes. So when those words were said, unprecedented flooding, every single person sat straight up and our hearts just dropped. And then to watch it come to pass and just to see the devastation, and just as you're broadcasting, it is just a storm that keeps on going and going and going.
You know, I can't even imagine just being in your home and, the rain is pounding and pounding, and then the next thing you know, the waters start rising all around you. So when you look at yourself in your capacity and as a minister and as a Houstonian, what did you think to yourself? What do I do? How can I help? How?
Well, I think the way I want to help is what everyone wants to do, and that's just the next thing, that meet the next need. What we don't need in Houston right now, and I think everyone would say this across the Gulf Coast of Houston that's been impacted by it, they would say the same thing in Beaumont. We're not looking for people to try to be heroes. This is a really long haul, so it's just what is the next thing you can do. So yesterday for me it was throw on a baseball cap and sweat. We set up a distribution center for our relief volunteers. I did a lot of grocery shopping until I could no longer, literally, I could not push my basket any further. It was that heavy. Get that where it needs to be. Sweep, get out wet vacs, whatever it takes. So that's what I want to do. Then to help financially, to encourage people. And one thing I think somebody in my situation can do, anyone with any kind of platform whatsoever, just bring attention to the need. Speak out and say, we are really devastated, and listen, we need your help. I think that just anything I can do, Martha, that's what I want to do. Whatever that is tomorrow, I want to be out there doing it.
What about the spiritual side of it, Beth? You heard, the Vice President talking about prayer and praying with people there.
Yes.
For people who feel like they can't take it anymore, what do you say to them?
Yes. Yes, it's one thing I really wanted to ask people to pray about tonight, is that the trauma would not just stay on us and cause us to become a people just with dread and fear all over us, that we would be so victorious through this. Please pray that for us. And I think that to see the people coming together is incredibly important, that people are encouraging one another and holding one another up. And the diversity is such a beautiful thing. We're really having to focus on everything Houston and our area of the country has to offer, because it's a strong part of the country and it's got a lot of heart to it. And so we're really seeing that right now, and that's what we're going to have to focus on.
Oh, I know you
love it.
One
of the things I keep saying to people is, right now, Today, in Houston, Texas, and the areas around us, the hands of Jesus have wetbacks and saws in them, and the feet of Jesus are wearing rubber boots and walking in deep water. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Right now is the time.
I do. We've been seeing the pictures, and it looks like he's all over there. Beth, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here tonight and everything that you and everybody's doing there to pull everyone together. Beth Moore, thank you very much.